Okay guys, we had our little discussion and I'm going to show you kind of how I would go about this. So first you want to make the color wheel, and like I said, you can be as creative as you want. I'm going to just kind of show you a simple way to do it. Just using a pencil and freehand if you can. If you have something about the size of your paper that's round, you could always set it on there and just trace it. But basically what I'm going to do here, I hope you can all see this okay, is I'm just going to come around here and just make my circle. Okay. Try to make it as good and circular as I can. It's not the end of the world if not. We want to split this into 12 parts. So I'm going to go cross, cross. And then these each need to be divided into 3 sections. So kind of look, try to mark an even space here. Almost think like a clock. Exactly like a clock. So these two here are going to come across to each other. These two cross to each other. These two here. And then these two here. Okay? And you can kind of darken them in if you want. Like I said, it's not to be perfect. We know that we're all facing some limitations here. Then you can go back in and kind of just erase. You got a little extra in there, just kind of erase it. But if you're going to do this freehand, that's probably the best way to do it. Then I like to turn it a little bit so that my yellow, I just like to start the yellow around the top part. Hope you can all see that. So I'm going to have yellow here. And then as I move this way, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then this is going to be my red. So yellow, red, 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue. Okay. Yellow and red make orange. Blue and yellow make green. Blue and red make violet. Okay, so now I have my primaries, my secondaries, and I know where they're going to go, and I know that I'm not going to mess that up. So reference your the example color wheels if you need to. Now in between here, you've got yellow orange, orange red, red violet, blue violet, blue green, and then yellow green. Okay. So I'm going to start this pretty much at the top on yellow and work my way around. Some people like to go yellow, then blue, then red, and then mix and so on. It's really up to you how you go about it. Okay. When you use your paints here, remember you just want to use your blue, yellow, and red. Don't use the other colors. Just mix these, and you can mix up top here in your tray. Clean your tray out real good up top if it's got a lot of things in it. And then you just go in from there. I'm going to start with my yellow here. I'm trying to keep my palette up here for you guys to see. And remember, the less water that you have in there, the more intense that color will be. Okay, so I'm just going to paint my yellow right in there. All right, and then my yellow-orange, I'm gonna pull a little bit of this yellow out here into my mixing area. Make sure you rinse your brush real good, and then take a little bit of that orange until you see a little bit of a change. A little bit more than that. And then you get your yellow orange in there. Okay, it's going to be pretty transparent. It's not going to be really dark, especially with these paints. Okay, And then we're going to have our orange here, our regular orange. So we're going to mix red and yellow and put our orange in. We're going to want to add a little more red here, so you get a nice orange. Okay. And you can always go over this again. Then your next one, you got your orange. You're going to want to grab some of your red and darken that to a red-orange. Okay. Now we're allowed to use straight red, so we're going to get this red, and we're going to... I'm going kind of fast just to kind of show you how to get going with this. Okay. And then you've got red violet here and violet next. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make your mix your blue and red, make your violet, and then you can move into your red violet, or you can just add a little bit of blue to your red and just kind of continue to work your way around there until you get back to the start. Some people like to do it that way. Some people like to do it where you're mixing the red and yellow to make the orange first, and then going back in and mix it and creating the yellow orange. However you feel comfortable doing it. But you want these to fit. You need these colors to match good. You need them to look like they do in the examples. We know this is yellow orange. It's more yellow than orange. This is more red than orange. Okay. This is orange and then you're red. So just take your time and just carefully work your way around there. Okay. And watch the other couple videos too, or the other people doing it, and they might be able to help you out as well. All right, guys.